Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome to Famicom Dojo Live, where this week we're going to play the worst timed delay. We're going to play Castlevania. We're not going to play the Famicom Disk System version. I'm just showing you the disc copy because this is the only one I got physically. We're going to be playing it on the NES Classic Edition, which is already up and running, so I'm not going to be moving that too much because that's the only copy I got. If you saw us playing it the first time, then that shouldn't be a surprise to you. We are going to continue where we left off on stage 14, I believe it was, but we talked a whole bunch previously about how this is how this game originally came out. It is not available on NSO, weirdly. Will that change? I have no idea. It probably won't because of the Castlevania collection. I think that's the reason why. In fact, I probably said a lot of these same things when we talked about this last time, which was weeks ago. If you had asked me, I would have said that we had streamed this game like maybe early March, late February. No, it was longer ago than that. So sorry, there's only so many days in the month that I can do this, and I want to do it all for you guys, and for me too, but also for you guys. Hold on, I need to alert Discord that we're doing this. All right, we're live, everyone. So sorry. I was trying to get this done before the stream, but it's been that kind of a day. I actually did spend my day doing a lot of Switch 2 stuff and research because I want to do some kind of video about it, but we're better taped, as we like to say. But we're not very fast. You know, I got a day job. I can't compete with these YouTubers with 1 million subscribers who, like, that's their job. So I want to talk about it in a way that kind of drills down very specifically and succinctly, briefly, to the points I want to discuss, not kind of like opine unnecessarily. I probably would have better luck with some kind of like sitting here with this setup and like talking for 15 minutes or so and then cutting together some video. But I like to structure my thoughts because as I said, we're better taped. So you might hear me ramble during this stream about the kinds of things that are on my mind as we play Castlevania, assuming I can do both at the same time. We'll see. But yeah, June 5th, for those who don't know, $450. Ha! We can talk about that too. A lot of games are 70 now instead of 60, but a whole bunch are 80. That thing about it being 90 isn't confirmed. It's in euros 1 and 2. That's in Europe, and retailers are able to sell things for more if they can get away with it. But anyway, that's enough jibba jabba to the retro station. Oh, I like how it's playing Metroid right now. Hold on. Shame. We played Metroid last week, but it decided to pick it up. Although I think we played it on NSO, but I have a copy. Yeah, we did do it on NSO because I wanted to show you guys the disk system version easily. But I appear to have, nine minutes. What is this password? I don't even know, man. There are a whole bunch of wild ones, as I mentioned. Yeah. So this is Samus in her bathing suit with... it's wild how it's blinking. All right, so it's blinking very fast in 60 frames a second, and it's only kind of this platform, and it's only kind of showing up on the stream, which is 30 frames a second. Oh, that's wild. Anyway, sorry, not the point of this stream, but that's just what we happened to land. Yeah, I was doing research for a Metroid video. With Metroid Prime 4 coming out, I may have to pick that one up again, and I also may have to pick up one about how to use GameCube controllers with Metroid Prime Remastered, because, y'all, they're releasing GameCube for Nintendo Switch Online. which I legit thought would never happen because they could make too much money off of... we're gonna start with this save because that's the one that I had. I think this one is for the start of the general level, and this one's kind of my progress, if I remember correctly from the last time we played this. But yeah, I thought Nintendo Switch Online was going to be not a good venue for that stuff because... Ooh. Ah! Dead. I thought that Nintendo Switch Online would be a bad venue for this stuff because they can make more money elsewise. So maybe they're putting out titles that they don't feel like that they're going to release later. But like crazily, we get the GameCube version of Wind Waker, not the HD version from Wii U, which you think would be better. Because like the N64 version of GoldenEye is not the N64 version, if you've ever played it. There are some enhancements, and I thought for sure we would see those. Oh, he throws up and down. Was this the inspiration for Zelda 2? Oh my gosh, he is hurting me. These guys are rough. These are rude boys. Oh no, see, I can't talk and play these games at the same time. Hold on a second. I gotta check the chat since I did this all discombobulated. Hello. Ugh. One hit kills. What is this nonsense? I gotta get my bearings here. Hold on. Oh no, that's not good. Wow. Oh, they are hurting me something fierce. Oh yeah, I played this very soon after. Oh, I can't go back. Very soon after we were doing let's stay back here. Very soon after Ninja Gaiden. How many hits is it gonna take? Oh, he just walked off the screen. Oh, that was nice of him. I only have so much time too. I can't. All right, can I? Oh, boy, this is gonna be rough. Oh, oh no, dog's barking. That's great. Ooh. Oh God. Well, it's the same axe. Oh, I have no hope. I have no hope. I have no hope. This is impossible. Can I duck? Can I duck those? I can. Okay. So I have to jump over the other ones and duck these. Oh, God. No, we're not doing that. We're going back to this. This is ridiculous. Is this why I stopped here? Because I can't get any farther? Oh, my God. Please stop barking, dog. How many hits does this guy take? How many? Ugh. Doesn't hurt him. Yeah, one hit's gonna kill me. So I gotta be real careful. 1, 2. Okay, and he's gone. So I'll never find out. That's a lot of hits. I'm not going to be able to do this in any reasonable amount of time. Oh, God. What do I do? I literally don't know. Let's do a fun stream, I thought. We haven't played Castlevania in a while. Let's just play Castlevania. It'll be a good time. Let's not play Exit 8. Because I don't know what that one's about. I was thinking to myself that if I don't play this game tonight, this week, that I won't get to it until May. And that's an even longer time since we last played it. So... Is he like impervious? Do I have to chase him out of the screen and that's the only way that I'll get by? Is that the truth of the matter? Good lord. That seemed good. Anyway, Switch 2, guys. Lots of people unhappy about the price. And I don't want to be that guy who's like, well, you shouldn't be unhappy. But like, there are some things to consider. I thought for sure this was tariff-based, but that doesn't exactly explain everything and why the price is up everywhere. And now that I've been talking about that with people, I'm starting to think maybe that's wrong, and it does explain the high price. Let me explain the thought process to you, okay? People were very grumpy and concerned. People were very grumpy and concerned about the game price being up to $90. It was 90 euros first of all, and second of all, that wasn't an MSRP at all. But there are $70 and $80 games, so everything's about $10 higher than it used to be. And there are more $80 games than there were $70 games on the Switch 1. But had that continued longer, I'm guessing we would have seen more than just Breath of the Wild. So, for instance, the Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild. Sorry, not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. So the Switch version of Breath of the Wild is 60. Switch 2 edition is 70. Tears of the Kingdom on Switch is 70. Switch 2 version, the Tears of the Kingdom, is 80. But there are other games like the Super Mario Party Jamboree plus something. I think the plus something is why it's $10 more and why it's 80. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about that. So what people were saying is, like, you got to think that if these games are region free still, that if they don't raise the price everywhere, then U.S. importers, people in the U.S. might try to import. That doesn't make sense, right? Because they'll just be subject to the tariffs anyway, unless they get it from a country that's not under the tariffs. You see what I'm saying? It's a very complicated, dicey situation. I think the games would have gone up in price regardless, because that's like $60 hasn't been. There's cheaper ones, like Bravely Default's only $40. But it says specifically US versions. I wonder what that's all about. Because I would expect none of these US cartridges will work in the region-locked Japanese cartridge. That's right. Region locking's back, baby. Vinnk ain't happy about it, and I don't blame him. That's almost certainly due to the tariffs, because the yen is very weak against the dollar right now and has been for a while. So people have calculated that even with the tariffs on Japan right now, there's tariffs on Japan, guys, from the US. Allies. It pushed Japan and South Korea and China into a free trade zone. Do you guys know how much Japan and China don't like each other? Do you know how much bad blood there still is between South Korea and Japan? And they were able to form a free trade zone amongst themselves. What is life? Anyway, so people calculated that even with the tariffs in place, that a Switch 2 from Japan would cost $100 less than if they bought one domestically. So I think that's why they're region locking it. Now, they might have been region locking it still, right? Because even without the tariffs, it would even be more enticing. So the whole thing is like a cluster, right? Like you gotta think about, ow, Dad. This really sucks. I don't like this. How do I make this not suck? I'm doing the same part of the game over and over again. I'm sure we all really enjoy it. So my thinking now is that, like the games going up in price a little bit to potentially offset tariffs and having to go up globally because they're region free, console prices are similarly high. Now, that being said, there's plenty of evidence, conjecture, not evidence, conjecture that the prices might have come up this much anyway, because if it's a system that's, as some people have said, and I don't know if this is true, on par in power with a PS4 Pro or Xbox Series S, those are in the $400 range, $450 range in the US market. And then you got like Europe, where it's more than that in euros, but they have VAT to worry about, value-added tax. But it's still 100 euros more in Europe, and it's $100 more than the OLED in both those cases. The Switch 2 is over the OLED. So, make of that what you will. It's consistent. Oh man, I missed the friggin' upgrade. I'm getting so bad at this. Yeah, let's... Am I playing this game or am I talking about the Switch 2? Who's to say, really? Hold on a second. Sorry, the dog barking was getting to me, but there's nothing I can do about it at present. So let's give it a go. Shame. Back to where we were. All right. So, long story short, Switch 2 prices, maybe due to the to tariffs worldwide, because the prices have to be the same everywhere because everything's region free. But then there's also other economic factors. Inflation may be one of them, but prices for the Switch and Switch OLED haven't been going up, so make of that what you will. Prices for comparable systems are about the same. So maybe Nintendo is charging more because they can. that may also certainly be the case for the games. If most games were just $70, then I would think that was the situation. But since so many of them are 80, I don't know what to think, man. All right, I'm going to put that there. Okay. Any wall meat? I haven't been checking. I just realized. Anyway, that's enough about the prices. Mario Kart World looks amazing, y'all. And so I will pay 80 bucks for it. Actually, I don't know if I will pay 80 bucks for it. I might go digital for this one. And that's because the game share stuff might encourage me. Does that make sense? I'm assuming you can game share that game. I'd like to be able to. I don't know how many people aren't either A, are going to also have a Switch 2, and B, have a Switch 2 and not have that game on their own. But it was a little unclear. The game share feature is going to be also available on the Switch, to my understanding. Like, not just that they can accept it, but like it'll be able to share games too. So how this works, I just have to avoid them. Oh, I hate this. Oh! Oh! Not wall meat, but it'll do. Okay. What do we do? What's the... That sucks. That sucks and I'm angry. So I'm not even talking about the game, I'm just talking about the features. Okay, anyway, game share. Game share, cool idea. I like it. As Phil Bond pointed out to me afterwards, though, it was hilarious that they demonstrated it with a game that already has game share, or a version of it, natively on the game. So it's like, what have you done? But maybe that was intentional. It's like, oh, they're all like this now because it's a native feature of the system. So the fact, so I gotta think that game share won't just be accepted on the Switch, like it's going to be between Switch games, because it's not going to make sense to say game share a Switch 2 game to a Switch 1, right? That doesn't make sense. Or does it? Would that even work? I don't think that would work, because those games are optimized for the Switch 2. They wouldn't work on the Switch 1 for various reasons. There's a whole list of games that was just shared by Bombs on the Discord. Thank you, Bombs. That Switch 2, there's a list of games that are getting performance upgrades and other extra features. And these are not Switch 2, from what I can tell, these are not Switch 2 editions of these games. It's just like to make them playable on the Switch at all if you pop the cartridge in or you have a digital copy or whatever. Because they just won't work otherwise. There's something wrong that makes them not playable. But also we'll add things like game share to it, so it makes me wonder, right, if we're going to get similar updates on the OG Switch for the same reason, because it's going to be a feature that we're all going to be able to use. Anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about flippity-flippin' Mario Kart World. I not only enjoyed the demo in the Direct, I watched all of the first leg of it where they showed the races and stuff on the Treehouse Live. And then I watched a little bit of the Knockout Tour. Spoilers, it was just two humans against a bunch of computers, and the humans both made it to the end. So, for first and second place. I didn't watch the whole thing because I figured something like that was going to happen. Ah, this sucks. But it looks great, and like to answer some questions I had, it's not like you're gonna drive to the next track and then the race starts. The race starts as soon as you start driving to the next track. I can't talk and play this game at the same time. Like you know, you're in place, like you've placed in the game. Like, you're in first place, and you get to the track, and the race starts, but you've really been racing this whole time. So, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know what a retry looks like in that case. Like, yeah, I've lost this race, and I need to now get at least 4th or 5th place or whatever. That doesn't even... Yeah, they are impervious. They are impervious. What do I do? So, that's interesting. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I think it's going to be good overall. You can also go into free roam mode at any point by pushing the plus button, I think they said. And that's neat. Like, one thing they mentioned was that you can just go around the different stages, like there's stuff in between the race courses. But, good lord. Hello, Rachel. This is frustrating. I haven't made any progress and it's been 30 minutes. Yeah, so you can use the free roam feature to sort of scope out the racetrack and find different features to sort of plan your race. Right, like there's rail running and rail rides and wall rides, as they call them, that you can do, and then you can sort of like roll left or right as you're racing to like go to different rails to flip onto the wall, and so if you do that strategically, you can get through certain obstacles. Like they showed this great Donkey Kong stage. So good. So retro inspired. I loved it. Loved it. Don't love that though. How's Sean? I'm tired. I'm tired. I took the day off of work today. I was on call last night. I was doing that until 1 in the morning. I'd already planned to take the day off, so it just kind of, it sort of didn't ruin it, but it certainly delayed it quite a bit. And there was lots I wanted to do last night to get ready for today. But we're talking about Switch 2 things because that's what everyone's talking about, including me. I was like immersed in it today. But yeah, really liked Mario Kart World, and I hope to get my hands on it. Now I haven't decided yet if I'm going to try and get the bundle, the $500 bundle, which includes a digital copy of the game, or if I'm going to say heck no to digital and spend the extra $30 flipping to get a physical copy for reasons. I think part of it is I'm afraid I didn't crouch, you see. Mr. Simon Belmont here, from falling to that height, auto-crouched. And because I wasn't actively crouching, he stood up when I wasn't ready. I should have sort of leaned into that instead, I think. Anyway. Do I need a physical copy of that game that badly? I would like a physical copy of some Switch 2 game, and I can't think right now of anything on the launch list that I would buy. I'm not going to buy a full-on copy of the Switch 2 editions of either of the Zelda games. And since I have Nintendo Switch Online, the expansion pack, I'm going to get the upgrade packs for Switch 2 for free with that. Everyone will. Those are the only 2 games confirmed so far that will supply those for free. I would kind of hope it's all of them, if I'm perfectly honest, but I'm almost certain they will not provide this for Metroid Prime 4 when it comes out, whenever that is, because there's no date other than 2025 on it. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. Oh, I should have ducked! I had the time. You're at work now? Yeah, I hear you. Slow day. Well, I'm glad it's slow. I could have taken a slow day yesterday. Oh, anyway. Yeah, so there'll be a lot of Switch 2 games I'm playing on day 1. Do I need to spend 30 bucks on a physical copy? That case is just going to sit on my wall, and I'm never going to see it again, probably. It'll be helpful if I can hold it up for streams, right? Like, is it worth $30 for me to hold up a box on a stream and say, today we're playing Mario Kart World? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I could spend that 30 bucks on something else. I could spend it on, say, it's $35 for a charging Joy-Con grip, because apparently the one included on the Switch 2, I need to get past this guy. This is frustrating. I can't do this. I'm doing it wrong or something. Take a break for a second. This isn't beer. This is a caffeine-free Pepsi. Yeah. I don't know. Am I even going to stream that game? I probably won't. And again, like I said, would there be anyone who has a Switch 2 that won't have that game? Right? Because I'm absolutely certain we're not going to be able to game share that to the Switch 1. It'd be fun to try, though, right? It'd be fun to try and see the limits of game share. I've been having to write down thoughts and ideas and things to test. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm going to have to be able to do on launch day that I don't want to forget to do. So like having a checklist and going down that checklist will be interesting. And I want to, because it will take a while and it might be fun to watch me do it all, I'm going to try to live stream it. That doesn't involve. I'm planning to do this with Phil. So I'll be at his place most likely, and so I got to like port all my equipment over, and it's gonna be a whole thing. But the timing sucks. But yeah, I have a lot to do, and I want to share it with you guys as fast as possible, because not all those things will make it into a launch day video, right? Like we might do some highlights, but I'm trying to find these things out for other videos I'm planning on doing, including one that I'm working on right now that I wish I knew more about how Nintendo Switch Online stuff was gonna work, like existing NES stuff, and the controllers with the friggin' rails that can't, is this even the right way? Okay, there we go. There we go. That won't work with the Switch 2. I mean, I don't know if they'll work or not, right? There are a lot of Nintendo Switch Online controllers, you guys. There are a lot of them. And if none of them work with the Switch 2, it's gonna suck. Like the NES ones and the Famicom ones, maybe I could see because they do have the rails. I doubt they're going to make any kind of converters, assuming they're compatible at all, and that's a big assumption. But like N64, $50 a pop. I'm not buying, if I had a full quiver of those, of 4, I would not be spending another $100 or $200, right? So you got to think that, let's say, the Retro Fighters controllers, right? That those are going to get a firmware update, assuming that a firmware update's all they need to get to work with Switch 2. See where I'm going with this? Like, Nintendo could make all these controllers compatible, but are they gonna? They could download a system update so that these NES controllers are able to... So these Switch NES controllers are able to map a C button to them, for instance, so that you can still do game share if you want. Or not game share, game chat. That's another question. Is game share going to work with NSO? I'm guessing the answer is no, because there's a subscription involved. But on the other hand, maybe not. Maybe game share will work with NSO. I'm very curious to know. Especially the multiplayer aspect of that, right? Because you normally need... You see where I'm going with this? You see where I'm going? They did show a game on the Treehouse. They did show they were playing Four Swords. So that's the Game Boy Advance game, right? They're playing Four Swords. Can I juke this guy? I cannot. I'm not fast enough. I'm just not fast enough. I don't know what to do here. AKX Media, hello. Okay, yeah. Let's clarify. Let's clarify about this digital cart key thing. That's only for some things. There was only 2 games confirmed to be card keys, and what that is just like an ID or whatever that is just a physical indication to the system that you own the game, and then it will still download. And I think you still need to have the cart in as if the game were on the cart. That's basically how like Xbox games work today, and probably PS4, PS5 games work today. Nintendo system is different from my understanding, that most of the game, even if there are like updates and patches and stuff, most of the game is still on the cartridge. And so you get... Let's try this. Why? Good Lord. Why? How badly designed is this? Nothing. Just beautiful. And I'm dead because I can't time those. All right. So that's how Nintendo normally does it now, right? I expect the Switch 2 will be similar, that because if you have to download every game that you play, then 256 gigabytes of internal storage is not going to be enough. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it's going to be similar. Now, there are still regular game cards, okay? And it's still going to have the game on them. I imagine those cost more though, because if you don't have to actually have any storage on the cartridge, it's just a piece of plastic with like not an RFID, but some, very minimal circuitry or whatever for the system to read. And then be like, oh yeah, this is this game, and you can download it, and I'll play it for you when you have this in, right? That's not going to be the case for all games. It is a step though to an all-digital future. That is true. Oh, I got him! I got him! Oh my God! Okay, we have a path forward finally. Good Lord! If I hadn't been talking so ding-dang much about Switch 2, I might have figured it out sooner. I don't think we're beating this game tonight, guys. We have 45 minutes left. Ugh! So I'm glad that Castlevania doesn't completely start you over. Like, there's infinite lives, basically. And no, infinite continues. Sorry. Not infinite lives, but infinite continues. Three hits? Boom. Not a chance that I'm picking that up. This is saving my life right now. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Oh, these are stairs, okay. That's good. Oh god. I made it! You didn't get me! I'm the best! Oh, if I can make it to this flipping door. You know what? You know what? You know what? Let's just save it here. Because I am... Oh, Lord. I'm so happy. I've never been happier to get through a part of a game. Not for a long time. Oh my goodness. Oh, crime. If I didn't have that flippin' axe, what would I be doing, you guys? How would I even have gotten past that? Because you saw me struggle. All right, so AKX Media says, ND said it would have classic NES. I don't think it is safe to assume the controllers will work. Especially because, all right, this is the video I'm working on, you guys, and I was working on this. I mean, I started to work on it 2 years ago, and I didn't finish it. So I started working on it. I was doing the early stages of scripting, research, note taking, and stuff, and then like designing the outline back in December, like in earnest. Okay, and then I've been working on the actual script since, well, it's been a while. I started after I finished the Mario Paint 2 video that I was talking about. So all my stuff's listed up for when I filmed it last. It's been a rough month. I haven't been able to make a lot of progress. But if you don't have these, and the Famicoms work the same way, the only way to pair them the first time, from what I've seen, is by docking them. They have to be docked. Like, docking to pair them is the easiest thing to do, but like I will try again. I don't think that I can pair these to the Switch Lite. I'm going to try again. So if I'm wrong about that, apologies. So it might work, but I'm pretty sure that these won't. There's also no way to charge them with USB-C. So the fact that they're tight-lipped about the original NES games, let alone the controllers, has me a little worried right now. I was hoping they would tell us something, because I'm working on this video. So I'm going to have to like just push forward with the video because I don't want to wait another month. I meant to get this one out in March, and it's April already. So it's going to be late April by the time this one's out, assuming I can even make it in that time. And hold on. So you need either a Switch to charge those on, or you need some kind of other device. And the Power A charger, there'll be a video about this too. The Power A charger, it doesn't fit. It's too tall. You can't make contacts with the contact in there. Like it'll slide in, but not far enough to actually make contact and start charging. So, what do you do? There is a charging stand, a Switch stand. Like its primary purpose is to charge, but you can also use it as like a Joy-Con grip. It's not the same thing as the Joy-Con grip because those controllers won't fit in a Joy-Con grip, like a regular Joy-Con grip. But it's actually a charging stand that has a detachable piece, right? But again, there's a mode to those controllers that I don't think will work. Oh no! Crap! Anyway, there's a mode to those controllers that don't work unless they're both docked to the system. And I don't think being docked to that controller, that charging controller, will do the trick. I haven't tested that out yet. It's part of what I'm doing for the scripting right now. So, I clearly cannot talk and play this game at the same time. Thank you everyone who's sticking with me right now. So these are the things that I was hoping to like understand before I finished this video, but it's not going to happen. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing that the Switch is releasing in June. I thought for sure it was going to be winter. I thought for sure. It's been a winter release for a while now. I guess March technically isn't winter, and that's when the Switch 1 came out. But it was winter here. It was winter here this year too, even though it's technically spring. It was wintry weather. A wintry mix. Oh, you piece of crap. So, there's a chance that the Super Nintendo, N64, and then the Sega Genesis controllers will work. But I'm betting, unless there's some physical reason that they can't, that like the third-party controllers will all get upgrades that they need to work with Switch 2. Now, whether or not that precludes them from being Switch 1 controllers, I guess we'll find out, right? Like, will I? That would really suck, unless there's some way to switch modes, right? A Switch 1 versus a Switch 2 mode. That's plausible because there's no 64 controller that I wanted to review, because at the time I bought it, the Nintendo ones were perpetually out of stock. Yes! Finally! Oh my god, I'm saving that. But it has the ability to change modes for PC use. So I'm betting they could use that same mechanism. Oh, that would have been useful to get. They use that same mechanism to switch modes between Switch 1 and Switch 2 if they so need to. I'm hoping, though, there's going to be some kind of compatibility. That's not necessary. It would be nice if the Switch 1 stuff, in general, just worked with Switch 2. I don't think that'll be the case because of the C button, among other reasons. But these are things I'm going to test, unless we find out before that and I don't have to be the one who tests it. But I'm making presumptions that we are not going to have any compatibility. Oh my god. Oh my god, did I finally get him? Took forever. Oh! Oh! Oh, you suck. Okay, at least I know now, though, that you can, listen to now that you can throw more of those at the same time than I was. Oh no! Oh no! I was able to do that because of the 2 I picked up. Ah, poop! Poop. Does it only last for so long, or does it only last for a certain screen? Because I thought I picked that up. Poops. Poops. Poops and poops and poops. I was like, yeah, why wasn't I doing that earlier? I'm invincible. I'm invincible. No! Do not pick that up. You do not dare, sir. Oh, God, this is brutal! Brutal! Need more health. Not gonna make it. Oh, come on, there's the 3. Ouch. Oh, God. Oh, come on! This is so hard! Okay. Start. I'm just gonna stand here. Try to time my throws to get the Medusas. Oh, come on! Rude. Some rude girls. Health is so low, you guys. Oh, was that worth it? I don't think so. Ah! And I'm immediately dead. Okay, so... Oh. Hold on. Just for funsies, I want to see what it will take for me to... get through this. And get back to where I was. There we go. Ah, come on. So then I get this item, and my life is low. Yeah, that was fun. Let's do this. Could I beat this game, honestly? I'm thinking the way that this is going, probably not. There's no save states. Or there's no game saves on the OG game, right? Like there's no way to do this without doing it in one go. Like if you stop playing this game, you're done. So I couldn't put it down for almost 3 months. 2 months? 2 months. Like I did this last time. And come back to it. I have to start all over again. So bless you, save states. You saved my bacon. Oh my gosh. Like these friggin' Medusas. Okay, I really need to find a way to be patient, be in the right spot, and work on timing. Oh! No! You piece of crap! What we're gonna do is really cheese it, because I'm sick of having to do the same thing over and over again. Like that. Like I was trying to avoid her, and yet I went on the same path. She goes the exact same speed as Simon Belmont does here. All right. Two hits and I'm out. Oh my god. That's nuts. Nope. I can't get hit. I cannot get hit. I can't get hit. Oh, and I can't get that stupid knife. Or do I want it? Do I want it? Maybe I want it. How do I... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pretend like I want it. We're gonna try this. Okay, I don't want it. I don't. What I remember from playing last time was that I should be grateful for whatever weapons they throw at me, but it feels like that one's a trick. That one I don't want. Alright, so I'm going to save it here. And we're going to see what we can do. Oh, what do I do? I've never played this game before. Can you tell? Is this a surprise to you all? Ooh, another one. Did I get the 3 before? Okay, I just need to start hitting them. Just wail on them. Because I'm not gonna make it otherwise. I didn't realize I didn't have the 3 though. That's weird. I thought that I got it. I must not have hit enough things. Because if I get hit, I think I won't get the 3, right? Like I gotta hit 10 things and not get hit myself. Oh man, so I've ruined my ability. Potentially. Oh, he's back from outer space. This must not count. Thought that this would unlock. Alright. Oh, there it goes. Alright. Let's just save that there then. Oh, God. All right. So I'm too high. I'm too high on the platform, right? The only way I can hit him when he's down there is to chase him. Chasing him seems like a bad idea. I need to stay in the middle and wait for him to come to me, for the most part. I can't just brute force it, right? Oh, God. Okay, I got the right idea though. I can just flood the zone with this stuff, right? I can just start wailing. And not get hit. So close. So close. Imagine how long this would take me if I had to like actually go back every time, get the right combination of stuff that would let me live. Oh, God, just awful. I made it! Oh my God, I made it! I stopped talking about the Switch too, and I finally made it. I feel like this is some kind of lesson in this, right? Oh, jeepers. Where am I? Okay. So this is the last leg. This is it. This is for all the marbles. Oh, hello. Who's there? Satoshi's here. I have not been reading the chat. I've been focusing. Oh, man. I've been sharing my thoughts on Switch too. All stream until I stopped because I was sucking at the game. It has been confirmed by Nintendo that Switch 1 controllers will work on Switch 2, says Satoshi. Do you have a source for that? I'm going to do a Google search because I am not aware of that being true. I haven't seen anything about it yet. If I can find that out before June 5th, that'd be great. This fight with death will be a dumpster fire, says AKX Media. The best shot in the original is to have triple shot in holy water and stun lock him in place. Oh, well, I unfortunately traded up many times. Too bad the Famicom cartridge Akumajo Dracula is hyper expensive. I have the Famicom cartridge Akumajo Dracula. I have it. I've played it on this stream, in fact. I'm sorry, Akumajo Densetsu. I'm sorry. Yeah, I said at the start of the stream, this is the only physical copy I have. There's a cartridge version? Shows what I know. Vinnk would probably know that. Yeah, post a link in the Discord, please. That'll be great. Thank you. Yeah, I need that information. Ah! This is like the stage 1 boss. I think you mentioned that, and I just read it in the chat. Oh, there's a bunch of them. He's here multiple times. Oh, the knockback. Oh, I don't have enough hearts to throw this thing. Oh, that's not great. Oh no. Ah! Half health down already. That's not a great start. Then we got another one of these mofos. Got the... Oh, jeepers. So I got lucky the first time. Okay. I will not get that. I will keep my cross. I don't remember pausing it. Maybe the cross is not a good weapon to use with this guy. Alright. Ooh, I lost my ×3. Oh. Boy. Boy, I did so much better the first time. How am I sucking after that? Oh, too low. Can I just, like, run by this guy? I know he's there. Ah! Can I run by both of them? There we go. That worked way better, but I only have 1 heart left. Oh no! Yeah, this is gonna suck, right? Like, what are my chances of surviving here? Come on. Oh, ow. 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 If I let him get into that attack pattern, I'm toast. This is just wild. Oh, missed it. Ah! I'm very afraid to save this anywhere along this path. I guess I'll use save state 4 again to... Ah! Rude boy! That worked great the first time I tried it. That's 1 heart. That's all I get. 1. Ow. Okay. If he had died on the bounce back there before I fell off, that would have been hilarious. Ugh. Oh, I tried to jump there, but there was a friggin' staircase. Ah! I want to jump there. That's where I want to jump. Let me jump. Let me. I got him. There, I got 7. There. We're gonna save it there. After each fight, I'm gonna save it. Ah, criminy. Okay, fight 1. Save it. I think I need to start chucking those sooner. Nope, now I'm out. Got him! You shouldn't be fighting the vampire bats at all. How was I supposed to know? Shouldn't be fighting them at all. I'd love to just run past him, but as you see, oh. That reminds me of friggin' oh god, Ninja Gaiden. And like if you push left or right when you're wall climbing, you'll just pop off. It just goes zipping off. And I just fell down the stairs the same way because you have to jump here now. Now that I'm up here, I have to jump across. There's no platform. There's nothing. Nothing but death. That's the clip. That's the clip from this video. That's the one right there. Good Lord. That was scary. Oh, what's this? What fresh hell is this? Oh, I don't like this at all. Well, this reminds me of those up and down gears in the original, not the original, Famicom Dojo Dracula in Castlevania 3. Oh, did I not? All right. Turn around, Simon. Simon says, turn around. And Simon says, knee bone's next to the funny bone. What am I doing? Why do I keep doing that? Am I out of lives? Is this it for me? Criminy. I hate this. Play Castlevania, Sean. It'll be fun, Sean. This is why I told myself to play this game, so I don't have anyone else to play but myself. This was my idea. And he does just sort of stand there, doesn't he? Well, at least it broke my fall. If I gotta start back there anyway, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it from here. That's awful. That's just, the game's just cheesing you at that point, because if you're not supposed to fight them, you can't just barrel through. You have to stop there and let them come up and potentially get you, or you gotta time it just so. Oh, sure, that time. All right, whatever. I don't even want to get these, do I? I don't even want that stuff. I don't even want it. I don't even want it. I just need to play. All right, let me get through this and I'll talk about Switch 2 things some more. I would not say I'm disappointed. People are saying that. Other people are disappointed. I am not one of those people. Can I tell you why I'm not? It's about what I expected, honestly. Everything is about what I expected. So in order to be in this space, though, I have to find a way to incorporate how other people's disappointment is going to affect the content that I put out. I meant to run past that guy, and I didn't need to. Because I want them to like it, and I don't want it to seem like I'm just in Nintendo's pocket, right? I'm not... I really do think part of the problem, part of the shock, of the sticker shock, is that people have long treated Nintendo systems like the budget secondary system that they own and not their primary system. And for all people have said, he tricked me. For all people have said in the past about wish Nintendo would take more of a stand, get more third parties, be more of a leader, I'm really wondering if the sticker shock is part of the literal and figurative price of Nintendo trying to put themselves in market dominance. They're not going to push the competition out, mind you, but when you make an exclusive deal with From Software, you're pretty confident in your product, right? I mean, that confidence might be shed. People are really mad about the price. Like I saw on Reddit all the different screenshots, like during the Treehouse Live, of just people just saying, bring down the price, bring down the price. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna have any effect, but like, Nintendo will find out. I know some analysts, and this is why I thought the tariff thing was a big factor. I know some analysts were projecting $400 and then changed their mind to $500 when the tariffs were coming hot and heavy. And then there were articles like, oh, you know, Nintendo will sell just as many consoles, whatever the price is, which seems... I don't know how to convince that bat to stay down there. Like, sometimes he'll stop just below the surface of the platform and I could run past him. Other times he'll come above it and I don't know what the difference is. Is it where I jump? Is it what I do at all, or is it just random? Like, I tried to run through that, I couldn't do it there. I don't know why I started doing this when I knew... There, like right there! Why? Why did that happen? Anyway. Made it. Did my triple disappear? Oh yeah, because I got a new item. Whatever. Ow. I am low on life. I'm not going to make it at this rate. Especially with those friggin' eagles, man. And I hate the frickin' eagles. Don't stop to collect candies. I'll just die, I guess. Hi, Rick Martinez. So, what was I saying? I'm gonna try this again. So I was angry at those articles that were saying that Nintendo would sell no matter what, because it seemed like it was trying to apologize for those tariffs that were already coming. So that's why I got like tariffs on my mind about how like that's got to be the reason for the price hikes. When it's possibly not, but also possibly a factor. How about that? Not a driving force, but a factor. And do this again. Ah. So when the media is trying to encourage people to be like, "Oh, don't be angry," like I think they're expecting the sticker shock, right? And they're preparing people, but they might be right. They might be right, and that it might sell very, very well, despite that aspect of it. Ugh. My life is half down. It's terrible. Ah! You suck. Oh, I suck. God, that's terrible. What am I supposed to do? Like, I don't have time to like think and take in the surroundings to figure out how I'm going to navigate. It's just terrible. All right. Satoshi, it's not just an LCD. People who have seen this thing in person, it's very, very good. It's not OLED. It's not, but it's very, very good. It has HDR. The 1080 screen looks gorgeous. So it's very, very, very good. It's better than the Switch screen, the Switch 1 screen, by far. I would love to do a direct comparison. That's one of the things that I want to do. But I think it'd be disingenuous to say that this screen is not good because it's not OLED. Maybe they'll do an OLED one. Do you want to pay? Do you want to pay $550, say, for an OLED screen? I don't know how much that, like, you know, you're doubling your pixel real estate with this thing, right? Does that mean it's going to cost twice as much? Like if $50 was the hike for the OLED screen on the Switch 1, will it be $100 for the Switch 2? Like if people are upset about the price now, what's an OLED screen going to do? So, I don't know, man. Like, I'd say that Nintendo was like the king of taking technologies and making them affordable, but you know, now that the prices are really high, how affordable can that be? But here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing. Like other consoles don't have screens, right? They don't have them. And if the power of this Switch 2 is comparable to, say, I'm gonna save that. If it is comparable to like an Xbox Series X or a PS4 Pro, and it has a screen, isn't that really good? Now I'm starting to sound like an apologist. Now you should be worried about me. But it's like you gotta take these factors into consideration. You gotta think about all the moving parts here. Oh, God. But also inflation is the thing too, right? I guess something else to consider, like when you price something, is that you're probably not going to raise the price ever. Like even though there was inflation, the Switch price never went up. It never really went down, which it might have in other scenarios. Oh, thank God. Not enough. Not enough, but something. So just thinking about it from that perspective, like you got to think that once the supply chain matures, unless something really crazy happens, the cost of making a Switch goes down. Like, you know, barring for inflation, barring other economic forces. Can I even get over there, or am I just wasting my time? I'm going to keep going to the left. Right, so they can keep selling it for the same price despite inflation, like entropy always goes up. So there's a calculus in there, I think, that the cost of the system that they set when the price of the system starts, and whatever like technology and other forecasts that they have to do to guess what the cost is going to be to make this thing in 5 years. You know, can they set it at $500 or $450 and it never goes up over that time? So you got to consider that too when they're pricing this thing out. So here's the thing. It ain't going down. People posting that they want it to be lower isn't going to change things, because it doesn't, the realities, the difficulties aren't going to change, right? The economic reality of what they have to deal with to make a profit is not going to change. Like maybe like watch a shareholder meeting, right? Because like this stuff, I don't want to say that the Switch 2 got rushed to production, but it leaked before it was supposed to come out, right? So like go watch a shareholder meeting. Ugh. God, I can't stop to fight, and I can't move through without getting hurt. There, that helped. This is nuts. I can't make any... Like, imagine what this would take me if I weren't using save states. Like, this would take so much longer. It's taking a long time now. Think of it taking 3 times as long, because I have to deal with having to do the same thing over and over again, but like 5 minutes apart instead of like 30 seconds. Oh, Lord. Am I crazy for what I'm saying, or crazy because I'm persistently, doggedly trying to play this stupid game? Just awful. Everything sucks. So I'm still getting the Switch 2 at launch day. This is pretty much what I expected from the pricing. Like Joy-Con controllers are all $10 more, right? Everything's $10 more. So Pro controller, 80 instead of 70. Joy-Con pair is oh, of course. Joy-Con pair is 90 instead of 80. individual Joy-Con is 50 instead of 40? 45? Now what? Now what? Do I save it here? Do I survived. We're gonna save it here. Because I can die and come back. Was this it? This is it, isn't it? I made it, you guys. Oh, F yeah. Not even affecting him. Not even affecting him. Okay, that's the one I had. Ah, come on! Oh! I'm trying to hit him in the face. Is it working? Try not to push up at the same time that I'm playing, but apparently it's just happening. Yeah, at half health, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh my god. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did that he lost so much health there. I don't know. Only his head. Don't waste holy water until his second form. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to it. All right. Oof. Gotta survive though. I gotta make it. What am I doing wrong? Okay, I got that. Okay. I don't have the holy water. Okay, so I'm thinking that my secondary weapon is useless. And I'm thinking my secondary weapon is useless and I just need to go for the head with the... I mean, no, go for the head, obviously, but go for the head with just my whip. And if I get the holy water, I'm going to lose my triple, but that's okay. So I guess I could pick up the holy water now. There we go, but I won't lose it. Ah, I couldn't avoid him. Dang it. Sometimes it goes really, really well, and it's fine, and other times it just sucks. So Dracula likes to be on top, huh? Oh, come on! I didn't mean to throw that. Is there any way that I can reliably jump over those? Because if I'm going to keep getting hit... How do I avoid that? I can't. All right, I'm going to stick this in the first save spot. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. I really didn't. Oh, I can hit those. Why don't you guys tell me? All right. I'm getting there. I'm getting the feel for it. If I have enough time to finish, then we're gonna be all good here. We're gonna be all good here. Good Lord. So far, not so good. I gotta cheese him a little bit. Like, I gotta make sure that he shoots high. And then I have it, and then I have a chance to hit. If I go for the head. God, this would be so much easier if I didn't suck. Okay, I got lucky. I don't think the standing still thing is a problem, because if I move, he's still teleporting on top of me. He'll start here. Right. I gotta position myself. I feel like being in motion is good from the perspective of like the attack itself, not my defense. But then it's like that, like this is impossible. I really hate to end this. I'm running out of time to play this, guys, and I really hate to end this with failure, but that's kind of where it looks like it's going. Why is it that sometimes my hit seems to do more damage than others? Like, I can get 2 or 3 points off of him? Am I swinging twice? Is that why? Like, I don't know how to whip him without losing more health in the process. One hit. 2 hits. Like, I don't have time for 20 hits. I'm not gonna make it. I'm just not. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing how to get around the pattern. Don't get impatient. It's a pattern. All right. I can't whip the flames. Like, is it a distance thing? Do I have to be farther away? There's also timing. Like, I gotta hit his head at a point where I can come back down and get the flames. Right? So, okay. Okay. I was too close. Okay. 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 Ah! I didn't mean to jump toward him. That time he didn't. You're doing it, Peter! Oh, God. Okay, if I'm not in position when he appears, like he's behind me or I'm not like the right distance, I have to just go for the flames because I'm not going to be able to get his head and his flames. It's going to bite me every time I try it. Like now, like I was too far away. Like now I can't get it turned around in time. Now I'm too close. Ah. I did not mean to jump toward him. Bad timing. I'm sorry, I was distracted. I'm gonna read the Patreon supporters for the month of April, and then I'm gonna focus on trying to finish this, okay? Delius Sparta, producers Delius Sparta, James L, Keith Robinson, Matcha, Peter Burrell, Fook Ninja, Rachel Mosier. Thank you all so much. Dojo Disciples are Aaron, Andrew, Greeley, and Bombs. And then our... Yep, that's right. And our season pass holders, Danny Hathcock, Earl Grey III, and Jody Anthony. Thank you all so much. We are going to have an early... whoops. Excuse me. We're going to have an early... producer's pick round this month because it's going to be chaotic. I'm hoping to get my video out by the end of this month, and that's a reason why I want to time. I can't talk and do this at the same time. I want to time a different Sean Plays video with that. I want to play the original Zelda. That is my intention, so it can't be a producer's pick that week. So I'm expecting to get that in by the end of the month, hence why it's going to be either early or late. So I'm gunning for early, assuming I can do early this month, because that's the week of my anniversary. That Friday is no good, that Thursday is the anniversary, and any earlier in the week is not going to work, so it might be Saturday if I'm free. I am free that Saturday? No, I think there's something going on that Saturday. Regardless, that's the plan, is to get producers' picks going and done in 2 weeks. So we'll start the nomination process on Monday. And then everyone whose name got read off is able to vote Everyone who's subscribed on patreon.com/Famicom Dojo, even for $1 a month, can make a nomination. I'm going to try and change it up a little bit. I think the nominations have been kind of hard. It's like asking you guys to do a lot of work. So I'm going to make some suggestions. So the normal nomination process doesn't change because of that. But I will make some suggestions that might help in narrowing down what we'll end up doing. So I hope you enjoy. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I have to really get into a trance and a zone to get this to work, and I'm not. If I'm talking, I'm not there. So I'm going to have to be quiet for the rest of this. Go to patreon.com/Famicom Dojo. Please check out our Discord, which I can't link right now because I'm busy. If you go to the Patreon page, how about this? I'll post a link on Patreon to come to Discord. So be sure to check that out. It'll be available even if you're not subscribed. Like, there's a lot of stuff like this video every week that we post to Patreon that you don't have to be paid to see it. There's like a lot of free stuff that I'd love to share with you guys. So one of those things, I just realized I can put my thoughts about the Switch 2 that I put out on Blue Sky. I can make a post on Patreon. It's like, I don't even have a blog. I have a blog. It's called Patreon. So I will put that up there for you guys to watch or to read, and it'll be free. And maybe that'll take the pressure off to try and make a video out of those thoughts. So I will update those thoughts with what I've learned since, so it won't be like a carbon copy of the Blue Sky post. But I also have some more photos and stuff that I can put out. It'll be like another draft, as it were, an in-progress draft of our videos. That's also one of the perks for producers, is that when we're making a video, we'll put up a piece of it or an early draft with like some missing parts or whatever to get critique. It's like, are we going in the right direction with this? Are you enjoying? Would you watch this? Are you losing interest? Do we need to rearrange this stuff so that it's more interesting and keeps your attention, that kind of thing? And that's led to sometimes going back to the drawing board and like not just rearranging parts, but also hold on. Not just rearranging things, but also like adding stuff or re-recording things that don't work as well and don't flow as well. My most favorite example of this is the Another World video that got twice as long because the focus wasn't right. Like, the information was good, but we weren't giving you enough of what you wanted. And so we went back and did that, and we got to use a lot of the video, but we re-recorded most of the audio as a consequence. And I think that was a good decision. So you can see the original form of that video as it was if you become a producer, and you can watch those in-progress drafts. Like, it's a bit of history there. But also, when we get a new video out, you can be the first to watch it. And even for as little as $1 a month, you get your name in the credits of that video, because everyone who supports us deserves to be recognized for supporting us. I would say that for the streams too, but the number of names I'm reading is enough. And if I have to read 3 times as many names every time, I'm just not going to want to do it. I'm hoping to grow the Patreon too. So like, I'm already committing to certain levels of support always getting their name read, and I just can't do it for the support that I'm hoping to draw yet. So if you like my thoughts about the Switch 2 that I've shared today, if you want to see the post I'm going to make, even though I'm going to have that one be free, please consider subscribing for $1 a month if you aren't already. Subscribe to this channel that you're watching this video on, because we need more watch time. We need more people to know that this is a place to be, to learn about the Famicom, guys. It's going to be a major focus of whatever Switch 2 videos that we do. Like, how can we play Famicom for NSO? Is the region locking coming to Japan going to affect that at all? And it's something that I'm going to have Vinnk have to try, because he's going to get at least one Switch 2 that's region locked, just so that he can be sure to have it. But, you know, it's kind of an occupational hazard for us too, right? So here's hoping. Here's hoping that all works out. Oh, you saucy minx. Only seems fair. Who cares about purity? Oh, that's why I did it. That's why I did it. You tricked me. Tricked me again. I don't have enough time to change direction when he does that. All right, let's go! Let's go! Ah! Oh God! Oh my 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 God! Ah! Oh, jeez. Ugh. Oh, he really does. He really does. Love teleporting on top of me. Why am I finding it so much harder now? My timing's off. My palms are sweaty, arms are heavy. Mom's spaghetti. should have saved it there. I should have saved it where I had it. I feel like I'm gonna have to save it every hit I get on him now. Like, this sucks. This sucks so hard. I'm so angry. What do I do? Am I doing it right? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh, God. Ugh. I can't take any hits for him. Like, it's impossible. I can't tell if he's taking enough damage. I can't tell. I can't tell. I can't tell, and I'm freaking out because I'm over time. The first form is easy! Alright. This is my last try. I gotta be done. All right. I'm sorry I didn't do it, guys. I'm sorry. I got to be done. But thank you all again. I don't know. I don't want to do a whole stream where I try and beat this guy. I guess I could. But I did my best. I don't have enough hearts to beat him. So, all right. Thank you again. Next week, we're going to have a special guest. Miles Reed Lovato will be back, friend of the show. We're playing a special game, Starship Titanic. So it'll be on Thursday again, so hope that's okay. It's all right, so see you, until next time, the dojo is trying to navigate the Switch 2.
Famicom Dojo.